I just wanted to once again say thank you to everybody and all your support. It really, really, really vindicates everything that I stand for as a person, to watch all of you show up in the name of democracy for one another, regardless of our race, our ethnicities, our differences, our beliefs, our faiths. It doesn't matter. Why? Because this is Canada. This is who we are. We are the people. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Kieran. Everybody put your hands together for Kieran. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to see so many people out here week after week supporting ending the lockdown. So what I wanted to talk about is complicity. We're all here because we will not be complicit in this violation of our rights. We will not stand idly by while the powers that believe they be force us into fear and submission. From the moment I woke up 2 years ago, my philosophy has been that I will not be complicit in my own slavery. It's required a lot of personal growth. I can't control the behavior of others, but I can control how I respond to the situation I see around me. The elites may try to impose indignities upon us, like the masks, and people around me may accept it, but I will not. Of course, I'm not perfect. I don't always live up to the high standards that I set for myself, but what can I do but wake up the next day and try all the harder for having erred?
Yes.
I want to talk about complicity because I firmly believe that we are fighting a spiritual battle. But probably not in the way that some people think. It is a spiritual battle to excise from ourselves our greed, our vanity, our materialism, and our lust for power. Right? But it goes beyond just COVID and the events of the past few months. The elites that are foisting their pseudoscience upon us, they also control big tech, the fashion industry, the pharmaceutical industry, and every other giant multinational out there. So we're fighting a war on many fronts, and we cannot afford to fight here but let other battles go uncontested. If you would have asked me 3 years ago what I planned to do after university, I would have told you I wanted to work for Google. But knowing what I know now, how could I possibly work for a Google or an Amazon or a Facebook? Building the technology. Building the technology that would surveil me and my family and my future children. I have to find some other way to contribute meaningfully. Unfortunately, I have a history with pharmaceuticals. Not addiction, but depression. When I was 11, my doctor put me on Prozac. Looking back, I think that's absolutely appalling. I tried several different antidepressants without ever feeling like they were really helping me. It was only later when I realized that they're not there to help you. They're there to drug you into a stupor and make you easier to control. So for almost 2 years, I haven't touched any pharmaceuticals. And I will never, ever take them again. Nor will I support businesses that don't take cash.
Boycott Wendy's! Yeah, fuck
I pay for all of my daily purchases with cash. Despite the minor inconvenience that my pockets fill up with loonies and toonies. If you believe that the elites want to implement a global digital currency, and I believe they do, then the way to resist that is to not adopt the technology. Refuse the technology. I also, and I hope CRA is not listening to this, but I also have not filed my taxes in 3 years. that may not be the most tenable strategy. Mounting a one-man tax revolt might not amount to any meaningful change. I admit that. Perhaps it is not the correct strategy for right now. But when I hear people say that people won't join that movement, what I hear is, I will not join that movement.
Yeah! You got friends! Woo! Defund the government!
We will all need to take risks and to pay a price for our freedom. But without freedom, what are we? Slaves. I'm not a naturally optimistic person, but I do have hope for a brighter future if we can band together, invest in each other, and create strong local communities. Growing our own food, educating our own kids, and governing ourselves away from an oppressive nanny state that would systematically infantilize us. I have hope for a future, not within the system, but in favor of our own system, our own associations. Our own new normal. No more oppressive government. That is what gives me hope. Thank you.
That was Kieran, everybody. Everybody put your hands together for this young, handsome man. Right on. So we have a few more speakers that are going to come